Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all okay. And today in this video, we are going to learn about the conditional statements. What are if statements? What are if else statements? And what is nested conditional statements? And how else if works? And we are all going to cover them in this video. So stay till the end. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. So let's start the video. So, in this video, we are going to learn about the conditional statements and the if-else statements and how we need to give the indentation and the spaces, and we are also going to learn about some of the common mistakes. So, Py- Python executes code in a sequence. So then, how to make a specific set of instructions execute only when the condition is true. So to execute a statement when only the condition is true, we use if statements. And these conditional statements allows you to execute a block of code only when a specific condition is true. So if conditional statements, in if conditional statements, it lets us to selectively execute a block of code. Only a block of code is executed if the if condition statement is true. So here is the syntax. First, if, and here condition, either the condition is true or false, it is an true or false output. So if the condition is true, the block of code will be executed. If the condition is false, the block of code will not be executed. And here is the indentation. When this block of code executes only if condition is true. This is the syntax of if statements, and indentation is compulsory for if statements. So you need to remember that for any if conditional statements, remember to take four spaces. So let's write an example in on if statements, and I will explain you in the on the compiler. So let's start. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2 if a greater than b, a greater than b. So print true. See, what will be the output? Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, a is greater than b. Is a is greater than b? No. So the condition is false and this statement will not be executed. Run. See, it is not executed. Let's a less than b. Now this condition is true. This if condition is true, then this block of code will be executed. True. True is executed. So this is how if statement works. And remember to take the indentation. Indentation is compulsory. Remember to take maximum of four spaces. So coming to if else statements. In if else statements, if the let's see the syntax. If condition and block of code. Next else, and for else there will be no condition. So else block of code. If the if condition is true, this block of code will be executed. If the if condition is false, then this block of code will be executed. This is how if else statement works. Let's try that in the compiler. So else print false. If a is less than b is true, then this statement is executed. If a less than b is false, then this statement is executed. Let's try if a less than b is true. See, a always one is less than true. That is why true is executed, because this condition is true. Let's make it false. A is greater than B. A is greater than B. 1 is greater than B. It is false. So then this else statement is executed. That's our C. Else is executed. This is how if else conditional statements works. Coming to nested conditional statements. Nested conditional statements are if, elif, else. These are the nested conditional statements. Let's see the syntax of nested conditional statements. In nested conditional statements, if first condition A, if only condition A is true, it executes block 1 and goes to condition B. If condition A is true, it executes block 1 and goes to condition B. If condition B is true, then it executes block 2. If condition B is false, it executes block 3. If condition B is true, it executes block 2 and block 3 and block 4. If condition B is false, then it will not execute block 2. It will directly go to block 3. If condition A is false, then nothing will be executed in this area. Block 1 to block 3 will not be executed. Only block 4 will be executed. That's how nested conditional statements works. So we can also write nested conditions in else blocks also. So if condition A, block 1, if it is true, block 1 be executed. If it is false, it goes to else statement. And if in else statement we can also write if conditions also. So if condition block B, block 2, if it is true, block B, condition B is true, block 2 will be executed. Next, block 3 and block 4 will be executed. Coming to else if statements, if condition A is true, it executes the block of code. If condition A is false, it comes to else if. If. This is how we write else if, like ELIF. Else if, and it checks condition B. If it is not true, then it comes to if condition, condition C. If it is also not true, then it executes else statements. So the best example for understanding the nested conditional statements is finding the leap year. So let's try this problem. Let's understand how the leap year works. So write a program to check if the given number is leap year or not. See, if the given number is divisible by 4, then it is a divisible by 4 and also divisible by 100 and not divisible by 400, then it is not leap year. If the given number is divisible by 4 and divisible by 100 and divisible by 400, then it is leap year. If the number is divisible by 4 and not divisible by 100, then also it is leap year. If the number is not divisible by 4, then it will be not be a leap year. Remember this table. From this table, we can write the code. And I will execute this code in the compiler and show you the common mistakes we will make. First, let's execute the code. So, minimize this. Okay. Let's take input from the user. N is equal to int of input. See, if it is an divisible by 4, if n percentile 4 is equal to 0, we have to check if it is divisible by 100 also. If n percentile 100 is equal to 0, and we have to check if it is also divisible by 400. If n percentile 400 is equal to 0, then if the number is divisible by 400 and 400, print that it is a leap year. If the number is see here, if the number is not divisible by 400, then it will not be a leap year. So else print not a leap year. And if the number is not divisible by 100, it is divisible by 400, then it is a leap year. See, if the number is divisible by 400 but not divisible by, if the number is divisible by 4 but not divisible by 100, then it is a leap year. So we have written it is a leap year. If the number is not divisible by 4, then print it is not a leap year. So let's run this program, and let's give the input we have here. So let's search what are leap years. So the leap years are to 2024, 2032, 2040, 2048. So let's execute our program. 2024 is a leap year. Let's see if it is a leap year. See, it is a leap year. Let's run. 2025 is not a leap year. So our output should be not a leap year. 2025 is not a leap year. So 2032 is a leap year. 2032. See, it is a leap year. Next, 2044 is a leap year. 2044 is a leap year. See, then 2026. Let's see, 2026 is not a leap year. 2026 is not a leap year. So 2026. See, 2026 is not a leap year. This is how you write the nested statements. And the best example to understand the nested conditional statements is the leap year program. So this is all about today about the if else statements and conditional statements and the nested conditional statements. And we have also learned about the leap year program and how it works. I hope this video is useful to you. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.